And we're back with our Return of the Obra Dinn first playthrough. Last time, we discovered a whole other layer to the ship and got a lot more stories that came along with that. I've been sort of toying with the idea of going back through each of the memories that I've discovered so far, and just with all the latest context that I have, trying to spot anything that I may have missed previously. I don't know if we're going to start things off that way in this episode. I might want to actually just discover some more stories before I work my way backwards. But either way, let's go ahead and jump in and see what the game has in store for us today. Okay, this is where I am. That's right, we had something outside of the window, which is an odd placement for it. Is this someone's foot and then all that's left is a bone? Or is this some sort of ore? I don't know. Let's find out.
On your toes.
Go back!
Here.
Captain!
Slack the lifts and lower the boats. The whole crew will be on us. Give it up.
Oh, it was someone's foot. And we're up on top of the boat. Yeah, you can see this guy's foot is wrapped in that rope, which is what is dangling with his bone. Okay, who are you? What is he? Why does it look like he's getting punched by something, but there's no one punching him? Interesting. He's just drunk. Okay. And you... Oh. Wait, no, I was trying to look at the lady in front of you. So you're part of the Formosan royalty. And you are one of the gunners. Okay. Let's see who else is around here. We got some people lying dead. You just look shocked and grieved. And there's someone standing up there, someone down there. We'll find out more in a second. Chapter 3, Murder. Outside the first mate's window. Who was this? How did they die? They died from a gunshot. They were shot by a gun. Oh, and you've got a spear in the leg. I've also been curious as to going back through the book just to see which deductions would be less difficult. Is this the Formosan royalty? Oh, okay. I thought you were the dude that was getting hung for a second. Or hanged. Yes, you're the Formosan royalty. You're sitting all alone here by yourself. Who are you? And you... one of those Russians that was playing the game. Can I get info on these chickens? Oh. There's actually someone... This is when the hanging happened? Uh-oh. So... they're hanging this guy. And they're doing something with the royalty. Boy, a lot trustworthy companions for the sea voyage, aren't you? All right, time to see who else met an untimely fate. It must be this fella. Yep. No, it's over here. Oh, right there. Right? Where you going? Do your loop-de-loop. And there we go. This guy's just hanging out.
You have been found guilty by self-confession of the murder of Nunzio Pasquale.
Quiet.
Miss Lynn.
As captain of this ship, and by the authority
We got
of the
two
East
names in
India
this.
Company, and thus the Crown of England, I sentence you to death by firing line. Mr. Wolf, when you are ready.
Right, sir. Ready, men. Aim. Fire!
Okay. This is one of the scenes in the drawing. So you are Mr. Wolf. Okay. Does that make you... Because you're always with the guns as well. Does that make you like the gunner's mate or something? You're the one who was doing the sentencing, Captain. And... this gentleman... and you're Miss Lynn. Lynn. This is pretty good. Oh, Formosa. Lynn. Any other Lynns? Nope, you gotta be it. We got you now. These are the only two that... Okay. And we heard his name too. Because he's the one being sentenced. Hak Sang Lao. That was him. Okay. Not him, but him. You. And who are you? There's a lot of people present for this memory. And I forget, who did they say that he killed for the murder of Nunzio Pasqua? By self-confession. I mean, what do you mean he has done nothing wrong? He admitted to it. Unless maybe there's just a language barrier. Ugh. As if it wasn't bad enough that he was dangling. You two always together, huh? This is Voldemort-looking fella. Stand your ground. Are you the butcher? I do believe so, which would make you... I don't know, butcher's assistant or butcher's first mate or whatever that would make you. Let's see. A lot of these people hanging out in the back. He's not... I think this is the guy who had his arm torn off. Which I want to say would make it... I mean, he technically wasn't torn apart. I don't know what you would... I don't know. It's confusing. Also, is this his Frenchman? His Frenchy boy? You're hanging out real close. But then that would mean... that in the memory of this guy getting clubbed, that he should be French. And there's no way that's the case because they said his Frenchman was torn apart. You're not Charles Minor. And you two, what are you doing just chilling up on this? Carpenter mate, purser and helmsman. Now, someone in the comments actually gave me a pretty helpful tip, which is to state that, apparently, I can look in the glossary and get some of these definitions. Purser, an administrative official, accounts for all cargo, value, and trade transactions, manages a small item store for crew. Okay. Surgeon, ship's doctor, yeah. Tradesman responsible for maintaining the integrity of the ship's wooden structures. Okay. Helmsman, rated seaman in control of the ship's wheel and general moment-to-moment navigation. Okay, that's good to know. Stewards, what are servants to an officer or higher rated crew member performing general duties for the comfort of their employer. So it's possible that this guy's like one of the stewards. Gun deck, the deck carrying the ship's guns. Yeah. Officer or tradesman that supports and assists their superior. General mates help to run the ship and serve the captain's requests. Okay. I'm certainly going to have to keep referring to this as these terms and whatnot come up. Mid-deck, above the lowest deck, containing storage cabins and the ship's steering tiller. Okay. Now let's go back to our list of names. Let's see. This guy was a total guess, James Wallace. So the helmsman is steering the ship, so I'm going to keep an eye out for anyone doing that. Which, by the way, is there anyone doing that right now? Well, we wouldn't know. This is not steering. Oh, here's our, yes. Drawing this moment. Okay. So what, is this the other body? You whispering something to this guy? And who is this? Unknown. Okay. Hard to believe that I should know who you guys are. Apparently... No. Oh, crap. Where's the body? Ah, it's this one. Come on. You know you have to go right there. Right next to it. Oh. Oh, that's old dude from the beginning. Alright. Let's take a look.
Hello? Who is there? Who is that? Is someone hurt? Signore Nichols, is that you?
Italian?
What are you doing down here?
Oh, hello. Yes. All fine here. Just sorting some things.
Watch your step. Here, let me help you.
What the? Is that what that symbol is? This is the treasure? Now how can this be? Hokseng Lao is like dead on the ground here? Maybe he's just been knocked out. Now, the guy doing the punching here, I'm gonna assume is Senor Nichols. Second mate, Edward Nichols, who's coming for that treasure. Then we have this Italian fellow, who's playing some music. Let's see, passenger Nunzio Pasqua. Oh. So, the guard gets knocked out, and during that, Nichols kills Pasqua. You're definitely Pasqua. And then the guard, assumably, takes the blame because he's like, it was my post. I am at fault for the murder of Pasqua. And what happened to you, Pasqua? I mean, you just got punched really hard? Anyone else around here? Okay. So exactly what happened here? Struck. Not by any of this Pegasus nonsense. I'm not... I feel like clubbed is inaccurate because that implies to me that you've been clubbed by something. Some sort of device. Is there someone up there in that? No? And walking around this whole thing, there was no one else present. Are you stabbing him? That's what I'm curious about. Like... It's gotta be that there's a knife in his hand or something. Okay, so they were transporting this treasure. They didn't find it out in the sea or during their trip and angered the squid. This is something they had aboard with them the whole time. Oh, and someone in the comments helped me out as well, because I was losing my mind over the presence of these X's. I kept thinking that every time a half X appeared, that it was an indication that I didn't reveal someone's identity that I should have. That is not the case. These X's represent how many deaths happened, and half X's are disappearances. So yeah, now I don't have to lose my mind over that anymore. Let's see. Looks like we just finished this one. Okay. Perhaps this is a good point to go back through some of the first murders that we witnessed and just see if there's any more information that I can surmise. Take it from the top. Part 1 of 4, the end.
Captain! Open the door! Kick it in. Ah! Lest we break it down and take more than those shells!
You bastards may take exactly what I give you!
Such a cool opening first scene. So we already know William Hoskett. This guy, we haven't known... Oh wait, we do know. Henry Brennan, seaman, was knifed by Captain Robert Ridwell. Okay, is there anyone else? So you're... He's an unknown soul, and it's a level 3 deduction. Alright. I don't know if there's much more we can gather. Wait. I thought I was trying to deduce whether or not this guy was the one who got clubbed by Witterall, but... This is the guy. I'm lost now. Okay. We're just gonna move to the next one. Who could you be? Okay.
Where are they? Must be in here someplace.
We already know
They're at
the bottom of the sea.
That's a lie.
It's a lie. You're getting ready to drop down. I didn't realize in this first one, like, Captain's got a spear in his shoulder. He wasn't gonna make it very far if he hadn't shot himself anyways. Alright. Anything else going on up here? Okay. Maybe I'm going too far back. Maybe I don't need to go to the beginning, but I just figure If you're gonna look at the case again, it's best to start from the top. Or the bottom? Anyways. Not a peep from this guy. Just notice something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people along the back here. Anyone with are there 5 rolls specifically? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. Three, 4, 5, 7. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. A lot of Seaman. Really gotta land the A on that word here. I don't. Okay, so the group that you're in is not giving me any indication. We're going rapid fire. I already know what happened to you, Captain. Let's go look at Abigail's again. Oh. Is this the gentleman who's gonna get his arm ripped off? It is. So does that mean this is your Frenchman? It can't be. So far, the only person I've seen get torn apart by the creature is that guy. I don't know, you are wearing a stripy shirt. Which kind of makes me think that you could be Charles Minor. The Frenchie. Oh, that's another reason I know for sure that this guy is not Charles Minor, because this guy was clubbed. Alright. Charles Minor goes back to you. Still do not know who these two are. Oh, that's why unknown exists, because I can... Okay, so I can put it back to default. I know there's no way up there. I'd really like to say that you're... I wanted to say like a gunner's mate, but now I'm thinking he's someone who like transports the guns from midship to top deck. No, not old age. Axed, burned, clawed. No, he wasn't crushed. He was technically torn apart. I mean, I guess that's just what I'm gonna stick to. By a terrible beast. Anything going on the outside of this that I should be wary of? This guy. Curious if I ever see him again. But it looks like you're about to get pulled off the ship. Alright. On to the next one. Alright, Abigail, thanks for all your help again. I don't want to leave any stone unturned. We gotta do the captains. I don't think it's gonna be of much help, but...
Abigail, your brother, my friend, I shot him dead. I'll be with you soon, my love.
Yeah. Nothing to be gained here.
For everything.
Okay. Well, that's the first chapter. Now, look at you. So you didn't see what was happening there because of the gun being tossed to you? Also, looks like they got one of its legs off. Nice. You're the Russian guy. Or one of them. You exploded. You doing up here? Okay. And you're the guns guy, right? No. He's Beards. Oh, no, he is the guns guy. Okay. He's the guns guy. Did he's tossing that gun. This gentleman. You're Martin, yeah. Are you Frenchy? No. No way. Huh. Oh, that's right. I remember seeing this in one of my my previous episodes and thinking like, oh, this was a missed opportunity. How... I wish I knew who was in this boat. Maybe if I'm working my way backward, I'll get the opportunity to see people getting into this boat. Because right now it looks like those 3 people who got in that boat fell overboard. Okay. Remembering the exact order is going to be a little bit of a challenge, but believe it was this person next. Yeah, so this is definitely moments before. Where is this boat? Throw the powder. Where are you? Why is his deduction not as difficult? And wait, you survived this moment only to get knifed later? Okay. Oh, wait a sec. Is this the guy who said... Tell Pete's mom I tried to save him or something? Mm-hmm. My man Pete up there. Ah, Pete. Pete. Pete, talk a lot, pick a little more. Yes! Ba-da-dum, dum. Yes! That means I'm likely going to end up doing this again at later points, going back to work from the beginning to see what I've missed, but that's okay. It's obviously paying off right now. All right. Ooh, we got 3 more. Oh, wait. One of them was not the Frenchie. Was it? Hold on. It said get all the fates of chapter 2. Yep, got that. Was that the achievement I saw just now? Maybe it wasn't. This is, I mean, you were shot by a bunch of people. How do I say that? Interesting. There's no option for a bunch of people. I mean, I guess technically Christian Wolf is the one who... is the one who ordered it, or captain ordered it. Man, that's... Who's responsible in that scenario? Okay, I'm not gonna worry about his deduction yet as a level 3. Ooh, that's good. That's good stuff. Okay. And then... I don't know, I'm guessing after that, like... We probably had... a bunch of different... Just trying to discern which death would technically be next. I'm thinking it's probably this cannon guy. Ding. That's Peter. And also, Peter, what is your job? I'm just now realizing. Look at that real quick. Or unknown, but where's Peter at? Is Peter gone because I've selected him for someone, or... 3, 4, 5... No, 6. So Peter's gone because he's been selected. What was his job? I gotta go look at the... thing. The crew. Peter. Where's the guy who blew up? Exploded. Midshipman. So that makes you either Thomas Lanky? Lanky? Da Vinci? Or Charles Herstick. There's a pretty good chance that you're not Charles Herstick. Which would make you... this guy? Thomas Lanky? Was knifed by who we don't know. What's the difficulty of your deduction? A 2. You're the Russian. We've got a death down there. And a death right there, which we can immediately jump into. Alright, let's go with this one. Never heard it sound like that before. We're just gonna put that the beast is the one who shot him. I mean, the beast is holding the cannon here. I probably should have looked at that memory a little bit longer. Who are you people? Okay. 4 memories with this guy. You're still not Charles Minor, huh? So these guys are all responsible for the cannons, but what does that make you? Oh, I haven't been paying attention to this. Seeing who is hanging out next to the first mate, second mate, captain, and all that. Alright, how do I get out of here? What puzzles? This is where what's his name crawled to his death. I do feel like after those, we kind of went back up for a moment. And then we found out what happened to the dude laying on this bench.
Let me on. Over my dead body, you bloody Dane. Huh? How's that?
There's no cause for trouble, boys. Get in the boat.
Thought I'd forget. You killed my brother. What? That was an accident. No rules.
It wasn't his fault. I saw the whole thing.
Lies. I shouldn't have waited so long.
No, don't!
This is the gentleman who was clubbed. Okay. And the bosun's mate, is he English? Where's the bosun's mate at? Bosun's mate, no, he's French. That's right. It's the Frenchie who was torn apart. I'm surprised I haven't... He said, no, I was there, I saw the whole thing. It wasn't him. Now, are these the 3 people that are... Are they getting on the boat, or are they trying to leave? Interesting. Can we go down below? No. Okay. So that was Chapter Doom, whatever it was called. We know very well what happened to this gentleman. Wait. Paul Moss would be first mate's steward. And here's the tags on the things that I never noticed until just now. Oh, now here's something interesting. We've got like a falchion next to or tied to number 36. Wait. Is there... It's like text. Can't really make out any parts of it, but... So here's 41, which would make that possibly 40. Okay. No, but wait a second. I thought, no, you're third mates. This would make you possibly third mate's steward. Roderick Anderson. There's another X marks the spot. 56. 57. Now there's no way that these are your beds, right? There's no one in this one, it doesn't seem. Alright, keep an eye out for that. 36 with a falchion. Who is 36, by the way? Go to the crew. Number 36. You are Omid Gull from Persia. Pretty good chance that you have a falchion. Or whatever that sword is. And you... Is it possible that you could be... That's 41. That's 45. Is it going up or down? Tell me there's another tag on this. X, you son of a gun. Would this be 40 or 42? Let's see. 36. 49? What? 48 and 49? Now that just threw a wrench in my whole thing. So it goes like 36, 37, 38. Anymore? I'm not... It's 45. Something's not math in here. And what about up top? What's happening? I believe you're the gentleman who fell over. You two are just coming out here to check on this guy. What happened to him? Okay, this is like part 1 or 2 of this, the Doom, so... He was kind of the first person to get the squeeze put on him. And what are you two walking towards? Alright, was there any other deaths? Well, without knowing exactly which one was next, I'm gonna go here. Escape part 5 of 6.
What's all this, you damn fool?
Was clubbed by, we know who, Henry Evans. Wait, no. By the surgeon? No. I'm messing that up. What's your name again? Henry Brennan. Henry Brennan. Where are ya? There we go. Is that his face on the floor? Or his jaw or something? There's no getting up past you. Is it possible that... We don't know who this person is. I was gonna say, is it possible that he stabbed him as well? I mean, it sort of seems to make sense. This guy's just killing people randomly. But we don't know what that guy's name is.
Mutiny! Mutiny! Bastard! No!
Damn, so this guy on the left overheard a plot of mutiny, and he was like, oh, hell nah, like, we've got... You know, we don't want to have the captain's blood on our hands. So he fires the shot at this guy in self-defense, and then this guy comes down and he's like, what the hell is this? And fucking kills him. Not even a chance to explain himself. And Captain, what's happening to you, buddy? Like... I'm watching this whole thing fall apart, huh? Okay, and nothing going on the exterior. Anything else that we could gather here? That's a nope. Okay. Okay. Perhaps it's enough recapping for now. There's one thing I would one more recap I'd like to get.
Oh no! You're cut!
Don't leave me.
Bear up, son. I'll stay with you.
Tell Pete's mother I tried my best
Aye.
to pull him back, to save him.
You tell her yourself. Brennan! Bring the surgeon's kit!
That's why I thought he was Brennan. Oh, and it was true. Okay. And you're the guy who gets clubbed. Oh, that's... I'm realizing now, I was like, maybe I got his name wrong, but... We just don't know who knifed him yet. Even though the puddle of blood did start here. Just feels like a red herring, like I'm supposed to believe, but I never heard them interact with each other. I guess that's one of those areas, like maybe I'm supposed to make an inference, or maybe they're misleading me. Gotta be cautious about that. Okay. It's time for us to look around for the next actual body that I have yet to discover. Oh, look at this. Is this more than one body? Finally found it. I never thought to check this because there's no other entrance to this side, but there it was. I'm sure you're just as curious as I am to find out what has happened to this poor soul, but we're gonna save that for the next episode. This episode was actually a decent chunk of progress. I know that we didn't discover too many new fates. In fact, I think we only discovered possibly one or two. I remember the one dangling his foot, and I can't remember if that led me to another one or not. But it was very beneficial for me to work my way backwards and piece together some of the information that was given to me that didn't otherwise make sense at the time. Yeah, we've got 3 more fates discovered, and hopefully in the next episode we can get 3 more. I hope to see you all there.